So my name's Hester. I've worked with PDS now for several years, and we've been working on saddle products and improving and designing really for maximum performance for me and my horses. So we have worked on developing a saddle that was very comfortable, that allowed the horses freedom of their movement, but also something that doesn't make you feel wedged in. I think a saddle is a very personal thing, and we're all different shapes and sizes because it is personal depending on how you sit on a horse as a rider. So they need a saddle that allows them freedom in it. They don't want to be wedged in it. That won't allow them to be supple themselves, and therefore the horses won't be allowed to move as freely as they could do, and not as naturally either. I think the interesting thing I found with the saddle is, in the past we were always told and taught that when you took a saddle it would take time to bed in and fit your horse. This is a bit of a myth, I think, because now with these saddles you would know whether it's going to actually fit you and your horse. I think that depending on your shape or size again will depend on the sort of model that you look at here. The Escapado saddle tends to fit a wide range of horses and riders, and we've slightly modified it now with the Delicato. So if you're a rider, for instance, that's quite slim or has narrow hips, this might be a good saddle for you, because to be able to sit on a saddle that's slightly more narrow in the top that makes it comfortable for you and yet it has to be wide enough to fit the horse is very important. And with the soft panelling, that also gives you a very close contact, and I think you will feel that straight away, so that you're able to absorb the movement, which helps you swing and keep supple as a rider as well. So the biggest difference for me in the Delicato saddle is the fact that it doesn't have a front gusset, so you feel like your lower leg is a lot closer around the horse. Now, in actual fact, Delicato himself is a very wide rib cage. It was very difficult, especially because I'm quite narrow, to actually feel that I could sit comfortably on him. This saddle immediately had the effect of bringing me closer to the horse, which is very important.
My name's Alan Davis. I'm travelling groom for Carl Hester. My job is to keep Carl's horses fit and well and happy. Their well-being is utmost. To have horses at this higher level, competing at the top competitions abroad and for the team, we have to have them feeling absolutely A1 tip-tops. The fitting of the saddles is an important thing to me, so PDS work really well for us. People at PDS go into every detail, and we have everything absolutely fitted, especially for each horse. Personally, they've been an amazing team together. PDS have made a huge difference to our saddles and our horses, so I'm really pleased with them.
The best moment I've had in the saddle would have to be, of course, Rio in 2016. I think particularly from the point of view that it was going for a second Olympic medal. Of course, London was an exceptional time for everybody by winning a gold, but I think to go back and do it again is where you really feel like you might have made it, because you've been able to keep a consistency, you've been able to keep a high standard. So I think I would have to pick out that as my standout moment.